Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's having an awesome day today. It's a little bit rainy where I am, but there's nothing wrong with a little bit of rain, if you ask me, which you didn't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So I've already grounded myself. I've already connected myself to the core, the Earth's core, connected myself to the fifth dimension. I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? All right. Spirit, please let us know what's happening on our twin flame journey today. Whoops. Sorry about that. So, people change every day, emotions, moods, situations and things, environment. But our emotions, for sure, we're 80% water, and we ebb and flow like water. Our emotions ebb and flow, I should say. So that's why I think it's okay to look at the twin flame journey every day, because it really can change. Well, it can change from moment to moment, but certainly from day to day. So let's see how everyone's doing today. Ace of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Wands, the Star. Ten of Wands is like a burden or responsibility, hard work or stress. The Ace of Swords in reverse represents confusion, chaos, lack of clarity. The Star represents hope, spirituality, renewal, inspiration, and serenity. Serenity now, serenity now. Okay, what else? The Lovers. Number 6, the Lovers. Love, union, relationships, values, alignment, and choices. Now, where did my book go? Okay, I found my book. I just wanted to know what the number 6 stands for. And just so you don't think I'm a fraud, I am still definitely learning my tarot meanings, and I'm still learning, so I didn't want to mess up anything. The number 6 represents harmony, balance, love, happiness, service, social responsibility, chance to take a break, sign of the work that remains to be done, compassion, generosity, and taking care of everyday needs. Number 6 also represents the third eye chakra, which affects your perception and intuition. Okay, so I get the feeling that there's some confusion with this. I feel it's confusion in the twin flame relationship. Somebody's feeling the burden. Somebody's feeling responsible for the other person's happiness. which really, when you think about it, doesn't make sense, because I know that we're all taught that happiness is found on the inside, and I've known that all my life, or I've heard it all my life, but honestly, I never really truly got it until like 4 months ago. And I'm, a little bit older, so, it's not like I haven't had time to practice or anything, but loving myself or looking inward. But I don't know what it was. Something triggered me. I think it was my twin flame, honestly, that triggered me into some realizations this year. And that was one of them, that I'm the one responsible for my happiness. So if you're feeling responsible for somebody else's healing, somebody else's journey, somebody else's happiness, you need to try to let that go, because that is not your burden to carry. It's not your responsibility. We are all responsible for our own happiness. Of course, we're kind to the people we love and we make them laugh and stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about true, innate, deep, 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 deep happiness, which those things that void can only be filled by yourself, by loving yourself. Okay. All right. So there's a couple of 8s here. See, it's good. I got my little notebook. So the number 8 represents abundance, leadership, influence. Honor, respect, rewards, and power. Time to consolidate material and spiritual resources. Spiritually, the 8 represents cosmic consciousness and infinity. The 8 on its side. 3 of Swords. Painful separation, sorrow, heartbreak, grief, rejection. The World in reverse. Lack of completion, lack of closure. And the 8 of Swords in reverse. Perspectives and release. Okay, so it looks like you've been hurt in the past. This, I think, is for our divine feminine. I believe that she's been hurt maybe in the recent past, and maybe it is, well, I believe it's because of the twin flame relationship. And when I say hurt, you could probably replace that word with triggered. So divine feminine has been triggered by this relationship. She's hurt. She she's trying to understand. She's trying to be strong. And by the way, you are strong, but you're really trying. You're fighting with yourself because you're divine feminine. You're feeling bad. You're being hard on yourself for feeling this way. You're being hard on yourself. You're being mean to yourself. Your self-talk is really, really not positive right now, and is doing you no good. But this feeling that you have right now, I feel it's self-imposed. while there is external stuff going on in the relationship, and please be aware that you are entitled to feel the way you're feeling. I would never say that. Nobody can ever tell you that you're feeling the wrong way, but sometimes we're hard on ourselves, and we make it our fault. We make it we tell ourselves bad things when we can't get over stuff. Sometimes you can't get over stuff. Sometimes you just have to go through stuff. And usually that's the way it is. You have to go through, and you have to heal from these hurts. And you're feeling like there's stuff that's been left unsaid in this twin flame relationship. I do believe that you will have the you'll have the opportunity to discuss this with your twin flame at some point here in the near future. I feel like this Page of Swords is representing a discussion that's on the horizon. If you can get through this feeling of things being your fault, if you can get through these feelings of your happiness being somebody else's responsibility, then I feel if you can talk through this in a constructive manner together, whether talking is verbal or over social media, or even over in the fifth dimension, communicating is probably a better word than talking. So if you're communicating with your twin flame, and you guys are having a loving communication, loving, peaceful, supportive communication, then I feel like this feeling of loneliness and loss that you feel will dissipate when you realize the true importance of your connection with your twin flame. That connection isn't going to die. It will never die. You and your twin flame, you are connected on a different level. You are connected on many levels, but definitely in the fifth dimension. And sometimes we make soul contracts and meet up with each other in other dimensions, and sometimes we make soul contracts and we're maybe not gonna meet up in this time frame or whatever. And who's to say what dimension we're supposed to meet up in? So maybe it isn't even this 3D that we're living in right now. But be aware that there is that connection on the 5D. There's that spiritual connection with your twin flame. Be proud of it, guard it. It is extremely important. It's extremely important to the universe and to mankind that we have these high frequency, happy connections in order to have more of that energy in the world and in the human race to hopefully lift us up a little or a lot collectively. So I feel that you feel like your this twin flame journey has been difficult on you, and sometimes you feel betrayed, sometimes you feel defeated, sometimes you feel sad. But this is all part of the journey, the twin flame journey. The twin flame, your twin flame, can trigger you into all kinds of healing and spiritual ascension, getting you to reflect on what's important and what actually really is. This 3D matrix that's in front of us right now, it's the least real of our awarenesses. It's very temporary and fleeting. We're really not here for a very long time, are we? But in the grand scheme of things, our spirit, our energy is around forever, infinity. And, you know, that goes back to the number 8, is that we're infinite beings. We're wonderful. Wonderful, what am I trying to say? The spirit world, the angels, are in love with us, with the human race. That sounds kind of weird to say that, but the angels have a lot of compassion for us, and we need to learn to have compassion for ourselves and for others. Sometimes we feel weighed down by what's going on in the 3D, and we have to remember that this is temporary, and we have to remember that what is important is living in alignment with our soul. Hold on, sorry, excuse me. Yay, I had my gel nail polish delivered. Okay. Where were we? Where were we? I feel like, and I think we know this, that the potential for happiness in a relationship with, or happiness in this connection, is a no-brainer. Like, basically, your twin flame is not necessarily perfect or perfect for you, but your twin flame is a perfect companion in whatever relationship that shows up in friends, lovers, mentor, you know, who knows. Okay, let's get a couple more cards here. Ooh. So, today and for the rest of the day, Magician in reverse, manipulation, poor planning, latent talents. The 2 of Swords in reverse, indecision, confusion, information overload. The Knight of Cups, unrealistic jealousy, moodiness, and the 9 of Wands in reverse, on edge, defensive, hesitant, paranoia. So I get the feeling that if you and your twin flame connect today, it's going to be very dysfunctional. One of you is going to feel like you're not enough. The other one is going to feel a lot of pressure. Both of you are going to receive a lot of stress and anxiety from any sort of communication today. That's not to say that you shouldn't communicate. I'm just telling you, maybe you want to wait. Let's see. Oh, wow. Ten of Swords in reverse. Recovery, regeneration, fear of ruin, inevitable end. Recovery, regeneration. And the Tower. Avoidance of disaster, fear of change, avoidance of disaster. And what was this one? Recovery, regeneration. So Spirit's advice to us, all of us, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, is to maybe stay in our corners today, in our individual corners, and just kind of keep to ourselves and maybe bite our tongue and maybe just hold off on that communication today, just in case things go sideways. As we know they can, when feelings of, overwhelm, feelings of betrayal and sadness are involved when you're hurt, things can really go sideways. So let's just prevent that from happening today, shall we? I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of the day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Namaste.